Welcome. What you don't see coming is today's timeless pick a card. Option 1, we have the spider. Option 2, the dragonfly. And option 3, the buffalo. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose. See what your option. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the spider. So this is going to be your reading. All right, what you don't see coming with the spider there. All right, there's something about weaving a web around you. Either this is you or someone else, okay? Someone here, whether this you or someone else, you don't see this coming. Whatever's related to weaving this web, okay, it's metaphorical, of course, but someone here has been organized, calculated, disciplined, and working towards something every single day. Now, if you are on my glow challenge, I wouldn't be surprised this is you. I feel you're going to surprise yourself with the results you get from this daily effort by adding one new things and being disciplined and not stopping at anything. Now, because we only have one card here, this could be someone else weaving a web around you, okay? The thing is, this is around you. Now, either this is your own effort and it's working, and there's something in this message related to your efforts, your daily work, the work that you put in every single day toward whatever this is, that this web that you're weaving around you, or this is someone else, okay? So I am seeing earth signs. I'm seeing Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here. Could be somewhere in your chart strongly. But there's a sense here of your efforts or someone's efforts are not going unnoticed. There's a sense of creating prosperity here. And there's a sense someone here is stepping into their life purpose. Someone is stepping into their dharma. And they may not even realize that it's already happening. Okay, so if you took a step to move out of your comfort zone, you're moving toward your life purpose. If you have started to do things that you're not exactly comfortable with, but you know you should be doing, you're starting to live in your dharma. So you're going to start to see more positive effects for whatever you're doing, because you're meant to step out of your comfort zone, you're meant to change, you're meant to do things differently, and you're meant to put in that daily work. So you're about to, it's like you closed a karmic contract or cycle, and you're finally living in your dharma, or about to. You could be feeling a little bit discouraged and tired right now, which is why you don't see this coming. But very soon you're going to see the positive effects of this, whatever it is that you decided to do here. Or you are, let's see if there's a message. This message is mainly for you if you've been doing this. But if there's someone else who's been doing this around you, we're going to find out who that person may be. But I want to get more oracle cards. Yeah. You have anxiety, so I feel you've been anxious here. You've been anxious here. Maybe having some sleepless nights, overthinking, obsessing over something maybe. The number 18 could be relevant, the number 9. Again, it's about closing a cycle, a karmic cycle, okay? 18 days. Something about 18 days or the 18th September 18th or September 9th, okay? Something about those dates could be important here, but there's anxiety here. Patience, please. Yeah, it's like the universe is asking you to be patient. Maybe you want to see results and you're not seeing them just yet, and you've had to be patient. This is taking a long time. It's kind of like you're over and done with this and you kind of want to see this through, whatever this is. And so patience, please, it means that you're still going to have to be patient. And the card says what you're asking for is coming about, have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So the reason why this hasn't occurred yet is because there are still other things that need to take shape before this can happen. Otherwise, it would be too premature. You could have Libra in your chart. You could be very idealistic. It could be that you just want harmony in your life, and you're tired of feeling tired, and you're anxious, and you're like, when is this over? It could be that you were very affected by Pluto and Capricorn, and it's saying that the energy is already lifting. Just be patient. Especially if you have very strong Libra, Aries, Capricorn, or Cancer in your chart, the cardinals, okay? You're coming out of that energy, so it's just a little bit longer, a little bit more patient. You're almost done. For some of you, it's been 15 years, okay? So give or take another 18 days, another 9 days. What is this? I want to see more. North Node, yeah, exactly what I was saying. Stepping into your purpose. If you don't know what your life purpose is, you may be finding out what your life purpose is. Maybe you got a life purpose report from me. Maybe you're going to get one and you booked one. Maybe you will book one. If you're interested in knowing about my services, you can find my email in the description box. It's cosmology with 5 ones, not 4 ones. A lot of people think it's cosmology1111 at Gmail. It's cosmology11111. It's 5 ones at gmail.com. But anyway, you're stepping into your destiny. You're stepping into your dharma. You're stepping into your life purpose, okay? And you're stepping into a time where you're going to feel the most fulfillment you ever had. But maybe the anxiety you're feeling here is because you are stepping out of your comfort zone at the same time. But this is saying be patient with the process, because it's going to pay off. This is going to bring you the fulfillment that you seek, okay? Neptune. Maybe you've been getting a lot of dreams. Maybe you feel confused here. Maybe you feel like you just want to escape and evade. Your imagination could be running wild. Your subconscious could be coming out. I feel you're being very, very triggered right now. And you're like, you just want this to be over. You just want this to be over. There's something here that you're idealizing as well. Or you allowed yourself to dream, you allowed yourself to imagine, and your imagination and your dreams may bring you anxiety because the process to get there seems uncomfortable, but you're having these dreams, you're having these idealistic thoughts because that's what you're meant to experience. That is your destiny. And maybe you don't believe this, but it is. You could have Pisces, Libra in your chart possibly. And I said also the earth signs already. So let's look at what this may be. The devil, yeah. So if you're feeling anxiety, that's because you're in lower vibrational thinking, lack mindset, okay? And it's the devil in the mind. So again, if you're overthinking, that is not a good place to be. And if you catch yourself overthinking, get up, go make a tea, go do something productive, okay? Even if it's just folding a towel or putting something in its place, or just stop thinking. And how do you stop thinking? By doing something, okay? Doing with your body, okay? If you don't want to do stuff with your body, just do different thinking, okay? Because thinking is also an action. Especially if you decide what kind of thinking you're going to be doing. So take a different kind of approach to thinking. If you want to keep thinking, at least think positive things. And if you're struggling with positive thinking, you can go to my affirmation meditation to raise your vibration. I'm going to link it at the top here in a little box at the end of the reading, so you can click on it, okay? Or you can just go look for it on the channel. It's called Affirmation Meditation to Raise Your Vibration. Or maybe you've been doing this and you're still not seeing results. But again, you could be creating the resistance because let's say you do this and you start thinking positive, but then you go back to thinking negatively. Oh, but what if this doesn't work? Oh, this is for nothing. This is all for nothing, or whatever. Then you keep going back and pulling yourself back. But what this is saying is that hard work will pay off. Just be patient. You're still releasing yourself from a lot of stuff that you were used to, that you were maybe even addicted to, maybe a way of thinking, people, things. circumstances, behaviors, okay? And also, if you want to go check out the new channel, it's called The Glow or Glow. Yeah, it's called Glow. I will leave it in the description box with a link, okay? And I do have a video there about where I talk about stuff that we do too much, right? That's always unhealthy to do too much of something, even if it's a good thing. So the devil, Capricorn energy here could be in your chart somewhere. The number 15 could be relevant, the number 6. The anxiety is happening because you're living in fear. You're connected to your ego, so you need to let go of that ego. And you know what? The devil can only exist in the mind. So if you don't feed that devil in the mind, starve that devil in the mind. Starve it. Don't give it any more to feed off. Start putting something else in its place. For every negative thought, throw it away and substitute it for a positive one. How do you do that? By repeating positive thoughts in your mind. Don't even think about the negative ones. Just repeat. Repeat these positive affirmations. Even if it sounds silly, keep repeating it. Even if it sounds delusional or unrealistic, keep repeating them. Because one day they will become your reality. And the more you do it, the quicker that will happen. Okay? Death, yeah. It seems like what you don't see coming is that there's an end to the devil in the mind. There's a death of the ego, a death of the fear within you. Of course, how else would you be able to step into your dharma, into your life purpose, into the best part of your life? The only way is to let go of fear, and the only way to let go of fear is to live in the energy of love, peace, and joy. So there's a total transformation. You're taking out the trash. Scorpio energy could be in your chart. You're putting the trash where it belongs, in the past and nowhere to be seen. Okay? There's a death and a rebirth going on for you, and this takes time. There's a lot of stuff that you needed to unpack, a lot of stuff that you needed to declutter, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. And it takes time. It's not something that just happens unless you manifest it to happen that way, unless you affirm positively that that's how it will happen. The Tower. Yeah, there's a crumbling of a faulty foundation here. But there's also a crumbling of illusions and idealisms that you used to have that were not serving your highest purpose, because I feel it was too, you were putting the responsibility on other people to bring you whatever you saw with your rose-colored glasses, and now you understand that other people are not going to bring your dreams to reality. You're going to. And so there was this faulty idea that, you could depend on other people to do that, but, only you can bring your own idealisms to life. Other people are not in your mind. They're not your soul. They don't really know, what's good for you doesn't necessarily mean it's good for them. Scorpio energy again. There's something shaking up for you, something ending, something. The energy may even seem chaotic to you, which is why it's anxious and uncomfortable, but that's exactly where you need to be calm, in the eye of the storm, and let it go, because the storm will go away. It's not going to stay that way forever. And it's taking away anything that no longer serves you. Because for a very long time, you wouldn't do it for yourself, so the universe is stepping into, God is stepping in. Even your higher self is stepping in to say, this is enough. The number 16 and the number 7 could be relevant. 10 of Swords, the end of the pain. The end of putting yourself through this. Time and time again. The end of the negative thinking. The end of the toxicity. The end of the negative relationships. The end of the negative circumstances and situations. But most importantly, the end of that devil in the mind. Because that devil in the mind was keeping you in fear. It was creating so much resistance around you. It was keeping you stuck. And what you don't see coming is the truth of why you've been stuck. Why you haven't been making progress forward. Why you've been anxious. Why you've been in fear. The devil, again. What you don't see coming is realizing and having this epiphany about all this time Your own worst enemy has been you and your mind and your decisions to feed certain kinds of thoughts. The Hermit. You're going to connect to your higher self. You're going to have this realization, this epiphany. Because you went within, because you needed this time, even though you were getting anxious and fed up. But you needed this time, and what you don't see coming is also the realization of why you needed to stay stuck for so long. It was the only way for you to see these things. Virgo energy could be strongly in your chart. The Hanged Man. What you have been getting all this time while you felt stuck was an opportunity to see things from a different perspective. Because if you weren't like stopped in some way, you wouldn't be able to realize that you had a lot more to do with this than you thought. Pisces could be in your chart as well. Four of Inspiration. But again, you know, the Four of Wands right on top of our North Node card here means that the path toward true fulfillment will be to live in your purpose, to move out of your comfort zone, to do things differently, to change your mindset, to let all that go. Ten of Pentacles. Your dreams, you're going to see, what you don't see coming is that your dreams are going to materialize in wealth. So don't keep yourself stuck. Don't tell yourself you can't do this. Pay attention to that self-talk. Pay attention to that self-concept. What are your assumptions about yourself and what you believe to be possible moving forward? What do you believe you're capable of? Don't limit yourself. You're abundant, you're prosperous, you're capable of anything. And your mind is your own worst enemy. Okay? Two things you can do when you get too anxious, too much in your mind. You can take action to change your thoughts by substituting that with positive thoughts, and you can get up and go do something. Even if it's the littlest thing, look around you. There's always something to be done. And you'll notice that the more you do these things, make a list of the things you need to do. There's stuff that you can do that's right in your immediate vicinity. There's stuff that you can do in the room next door. There's stuff you can do outside your door. There's stuff you can do on your own body, your own, you know, and it involves using your hands, using your legs, using your feet, right? It definitely doesn't involve scrolling on your phone or, you know, just staying in your head and lying there thinking. Even if it's late at night, get up and get some tea, do something, and then go back to sleep. But what you don't see coming is the end of the pain and the beginning of something beautiful, something blissful, something stable, steady, prosperous. But it's been taking time because your death and rebirth process has been taking time. Your ability to let go of this way of thinking has been taking time. It's because of your self-talk. That's the only thing getting in the way here, is your self-talk. Okay? And, you know, don't pressure yourself. Each process takes its own time. But we have 9 to the 12, so you're at the end of this process and going toward a new beginning. And the universe and God will help you where you're experiencing difficulties. I mean, you've been getting signs and synchronicities about getting out of your head. If someone has been telling you, go walk in nature, and you're like, ugh, walking in nature, what good will that do? Well, it'll do a lot of good, especially if you take your shoes off. It will unblock you in ways that you don't even believe possible, because it does something to you physically. It does something to your brain chemistry. It's physical that will then affect you emotionally and spiritually, right? You may not feel like it, but you know what? How many times do you not feel like doing something? And then you do it, and then you're like, I'm glad I did this. So always go to the end when you're manifesting. I'm glad I made the decision. If you're having trouble, let's say going out for a walk, just live in the end and say, I'm so glad I made the decision to come on this walk today because I just feel so much better now. I'm so uplifted, I'm so joyful, I'm so peaceful, I'm in this energy of love, right? That's one thing you can do as well. So, pile one, that was your message today, what you don't see coming. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on this channel, go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Until next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the dragonfly, so this is going to be your reading. This is what you don't see coming. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. What you don't see coming is a transformation. However you're metamorphosing, however you're transforming spiritually, it is happening a lot bigger, a lot deeper than you think. So whatever transformation you're going through, you think you may have done something little, or you may think that it's some little thing, but it's a lot more than you think. You're going to look back and you're going to be so in awe of yourself, of what you were able to accomplish so far and how far you're going with it. You're going to see something clearly, okay? Something that's going to bring you a lot of joy, and something that seems like a miracle. You may have been experiencing a lack of being able to concentrate, or your mind has been going a mile a minute to the point where you haven't been able to stop and look around you, or analyze anything, or see how far you've come, or see something clearly. But there's going to be a magical moment that's going to come, and you're going to see something clearly, because you're going to be able to stop. There's advice here for you to focus on breath work for some reason. I feel if you do stop to do some breath work, there's some clarity that's going to come. Third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. The number 37 could be relevant, the number 10 and the number 1. Something about your solar plexus chakra. You're going to see clearly that you've developed something within you. It's this inner joy. It's like you're going to stop for a moment and you're going to feel like you're this magical being and you're capable of anything. You're going to feel a sense of strength, self-confidence, and courage that you haven't felt in a very, very long time. And this is going to happen very quickly and very suddenly. And it's all a result of something you've been doing to transform. And all of a sudden you're going to see like this things changing for you. Like where you were lacking the courage, you're going to have the courage because you've been working to raise your vibration somehow. And from 1 minute to the next, or 1 hour to the next, or 1 day to the next, you wake up and all of a sudden it all clicks for you. And that thing that you didn't have the courage to do, you're going to get the courage to do it. That thing where you weren't confident, you're going to feel confident. That thing where you didn't feel strong enough, you're going to have the strength. You've been doing something to strengthen your solar plexus chakra. I don't know if it was energy healing, if it was upper body exercises, if it was sitting up straight, if it was whatever it is, or whatever it is that you're going to do, you have done. Maybe this is a nudge for you to get energy healing. I do energy healing. You can find my email in the description box for information on my services. But whatever you have been doing or will do is going to transform you into this superhuman where you're capable, confident, feel valuable. You feel you have the courage and you have the strength to take action from your heart space, to move forward, to present yourself. So if there was an element of shyness, that's going to go away. For some of you, there's a new career here. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So what you may not see coming here is a new career opportunity. Maybe because your focus already started shifting in that positive new direction and you felt it would be successful. There's going to be success for you when it comes to a career here, especially if it's something new that you're doing or a completely new career. And you're going to have the strength, the confidence, and the courage to do this. So there's a new career here that will be successful. And I'm also seeing a lot of coins here in this card, like abundance, prosperity, blessings. Okay? So that's a nudge for those of you who are on that path of a new career. 10th house. Are you kidding me? 10th house is the house of career. So something about your reputation is going up. You're either getting more clients if you have your own business, or you're being promoted, or you're becoming someone's boss, or you're getting more responsibility. The focus will definitely be on you. The sun, the spotlight, the sun will be shining on you. For some of you, it's fame. For some of you, it's a following. For some of you, it's more visualizations. For others of you, it is more prestige, more recognition, more achievements, more... Someone's going to trust you, and you're becoming like an authority figure, like empowerment, career empowerment. Your reputation will be empowered. Something about a legacy and building an empire here. I see wealth as well. I see wealth, and I see having the Midas touch. Whatever you touch turns to gold. Capricorn, the boss. I can't make this up. Capricorn is 10th house energy. You're either going to have an opportunity to become your own boss or start that new business, and that will be very successful. Very, very successful. You have the ambition, you have the structure, you have the discipline. You're a badass, you are majestic, you are going to feel like you're prepared to do this. You're ready. You're ready, and you're going to be able to accomplish this. Wow, I haven't had such a strong reading in such a long time for career coming up. Wow, okay, so what else here? Let's look at the tarot. Six of Cups. Maybe this is something you've always wanted to do since you were a child. Okay, since you were very young. And you're bringing this back, or there's an opportunity coming back around that you thought was a missed opportunity, and it's coming. So take what resonates, but this is definitely connected to your inner child. This is definitely from the fact that you've worked to raise your vibration, and you're being compensated for the work that you've done. King of Pentacles, are you kidding me? That's 10th house energy all over. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra also, because I said it. You could have your 10th house in Libra. That is wealth. If you've always dreamt of being a boss, a wealthy boss, this is your dream coming true. If it's a childhood dream of yours of being financially stable and wealthy due to what you do career-wise, this is happening. But let's see more. Six of Wands. Success and victories. I can't make this up. Look, guys, you've been through a lot. You've worked hard. You didn't always get rewarded. You've went through many battles. And it's like you won all these battles till here. You went through the Five of Wands, where you dealt with the challenges. You dealt with the obstacles. You dealt with the competition. And you're winning. You're the winner. Five of Wands. Did I not say you dealt with the Five of Wands, with the competition, with the challenges, obstacles, anything that could bring you down? You kept going. You didn't stop. And look, the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, and just being happy with and loving what you're doing, people loving you, supporting you, following you, buying your products, buying your services. So where once you were, there's still competition, but you are either above the competition or you're still flowing beautifully despite the competition. And there's money here, and there's fulfillment. And you're going to be loving what you're doing. If you're a boss, your employees love you. if you have your own business, people love your services, love you, love your products. And I'm seeing raving testimonials, like people leaving really good testimonials of whatever you're doing here. Okay? But there's a reminder here for you to stop, rest, and rejuvenate, okay? Because I'm seeing a little bit workaholic here, so you're going to need the time to rest, to nurture yourself. Don't forget your body. Don't forget all the things you did to get here. Keep doing those things, because you still need rest, you still need exercise, you still need to do all the things that brought you here, okay? Don't just focus on work now. Don't just focus on the money. Don't just focus on the success. Something brought you here, and don't forget what that was. And it included rest and rejuvenation, okay? Taking care of yourself. You're going to need a lot of rest to keep going, to make this work for a long time. The number 19 could be relevant, the number 1, okay? And you know what you don't see coming is, after all this work, you're going to have an opportunity to rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is beautiful, okay? And family time as well. You're going to be able to enjoy family time spent with friends, whatever it is you want to do. You're going to have the money to do it. Wow, Pile 2, that was a beautiful reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Let me know what you've been doing to get to this point, because it's working. Share it in the comment section. And congratulations. Thank you for all your likes, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit that bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for all of you today. Have a beautiful day. Bye. And until next time. Welcome, Pile 3. What you don't see coming. You chose the buffalo. Okay. You could have a connection to North America, Native American. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be strongly in your chart. I'm seeing also the bull in the Chinese zodiac for some of you, but again, doesn't have to be. There's something about your resilience here that I'm seeing. Something about being resilient, steadfast, trustworthy, trusting the process. Keep doing it, whether you feel like it, whether you don't, you keep doing it. There's something very practical about your energy, yet very spiritual as well. Something about how you've been grounding yourself and how you move through your challenges, through hardship, accepting them as part of the process, or as just bumps in the road and keep going, or even as opportunities to turn your challenges into stepping stones. Because sometimes our challenges only make us wiser, smarter, stronger. And that's the energy I see coming from you guys. Which, you know, congratulations and kudos to you, because that's a great attitude to have in life. That is a great attitude. Door to spirit. Yeah, I mean, you're also very spiritually connected, and you trust the process. You trust in spirit. You trust that you're guided and protected, and you are. 32 is the 6 of Wands. So there's a victory coming for you, and it's because you've trusted the process, because of your faith, because of your steadfastness, because you've been loyal to your soul, because you've been loyal to your process, because you've trusted in spirit, in your higher self, in God, in the universe. And you walk through that door, and things are changing for you now, because it's like you have more faith now, or you put your faith, faith is a part of your life, is a part of your process. Not just being practical and doing things. You have faith that you're being led somewhere with your actions and with the help from above. Okay? The 6 of Wands came out in pile number 2, so I feel there's a message for you there. But that's part 2 for your part 1 here. You still need to listen to this message. Or maybe this is maybe you went to pile 2 and you chose 2 and 3, and 3 is second in that order. 32 could be an important number. 5 could be an important number for you. Love life. Something about your love life is popping up here. And it says the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So if you were wondering about your romantic life, the answer for you is that it is changing for the better. Whatever question you have involving your romantic life, things are changing for the better. There's a victory and a change here. Definitely a change when it comes to your love life, and it's a very, very positive change. I did recently upload answers to your romantic questions. I will link that in a little box here at the end of the reading so you can click on it if you want more answers to your romantic questions. So I feel there could be more messages for you in that specific pick a card. Leo, okay, it says the lover, look at that. Okay, some of you have Leo in your chart, some of you are going to have a Leo lover, maybe you do, or nothing to do with Leo and just the lover. Okay, but there's something about a lover here, and someone may have Leo somewhere strongly in their chart. But there's something very loving, playful, warm, and I see 2 kids here, so there's something about, and again guys, you can't have romance. When we say the word romantic, some people are just serious and being hard on themselves and heavy and in lack mindset and poverty mindset and everything, oh, nothing's right and woe is me. And if you're in this energy, I'm sorry, romance cannot flourish. It cannot exist. Romance can only exist if people can at least be playful. So there's a sense of connecting to your inner child. There's a sense of connecting to someone else's inner child. And this exchange here that makes you lovers. So there's something blooming, glowing, growing here, or will be. So I just want to see more. Uranus, sudden love affair, sudden lover, unexpected love, or something unexpectedly changing for the better with a lover. Okay, something very flirtatious, there's a breakthrough in love for you guys. Or you're having an epiphany that's going to lead to a breakthrough. There's definitely something out of the blue, unexpected, surprising that's going to happen for you when it comes to love. And it's a very positive change that is bringing about here. And it's all because you've trusted the process, you keep doing you. You're not too focused on it. You're not obsessing over it. And when you least expect it, this positive thing happens, whether you're already with someone, whether this is someone new, whether you're not with anyone. There's something that you've been praying for. Scorpio energy could be in your chart or someone's chart. And it's just going to be so transformative, so intense, so passionate. There could be a secret about this whole thing, or how it unfolds, and it's very mysterious, but it's like also a little bit lusty, but loving also. Love, lover, lust, passion, all in one. It's going to be a whirlwind. It's going to sweep you off your feet, and it's definitely going to have some kind of faulty foundation in your life crumble, whether it's a thought process or a belief that you have, or something. I'm also seeing like something very primal between 2 people, like very like desire and lust and animalistic, almost your animal instincts kicking in and just spending a lot of time doing the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, just watch out that this could become a little bit obsessive, but let's see. 8 of Cups. You walked away from something in the recent past or in the past. I'm not seeing quite surely what this could be. But it's like you're looking back at what you walked away from, or someone is looking back at what they walked away from. But there's something about walking away from something here. Page of Pentacles, to start something new, to have a new beginning here. But it's like some of you walked away from a physical place, like you moved house or you moved city or you moved country, and you're starting over because of work or because of financial situations. You are starting over somewhere else. Or some of you got divorced and you're starting over somewhere else. Maybe you have a child. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming through very, very strongly. But it doesn't mean that you have to have a child. This is a new, and this has been tough. Like beginning anew, like this new beginning, walking away was very tough. You went through many battles. You still feel like you're battling through this. And it still feels tough, right? But you keep going, you persisting. Again, it's that steadfast energy despite the battles. You've been through many, many battles, but you keep persisting. Nine of Swords. For some of you, it's been tough to protect your child, to what is the word for it? To provide for your child. And while your child is well taken care of, for those of you who have children, okay, you still, while they're sleeping or when they just fell asleep, you still up at night thinking and worrying and anxiety here about all the battles that you've been through, the battles that you still feel could be coming. And maybe it's just you and your child or something like this. And you are just making it by to make ends meet. And all of a sudden this thing happens. And you see that you can release that old skin and live a new life. You're getting like a second chance at life. That's what I'm seeing here very strongly. It's like you're going to feel renewed, rejuvenated, and it's going to be very, very quickly. And you're going to have to make a decision, a judgment call. The number 20 could be relevant. Scorpio energy coming through very, very strongly. Okay, what is this thing? Like intuitively, we have the High Priestess. You followed your intuition to walk away from something. Pisces energy could be in your chart. There was something here that broke your heart, that was maybe a betrayal or some pain, or maybe there was a third party situation here that brought you pain and you had to start over because of a third element interfering in whatever you walked away from. And it could have been your love life. You were betrayed maybe. You thought it was just two people and all of a sudden there were three, or there was a situation where there were too many cooks in the kitchen and you decided to start over, or you were forced to start over. And it was painful. Yeah, you closed a cycle of many battles. Like, it's almost like whatever happened here that maybe was unexpected and brought you pain was for the better, because it put you on a path that is better for you. And it helped you close a cycle that would have only brought you more pain, put you through more battles. And so it was like, now you have the opportunity to start over and create the world that you want to see. Yeah, you're definitely, those of you who chose this pile, this is a new beginning. You're definitely starting over, and it has affected your finances to the point where you feel like you have to start over again. Now, it could have been that you have to start over in a new place, or you have to start over when it comes to work, or when it comes to your money. But whatever this new beginning is, it's for the better. It's going to bring you a solid foundation that is going to be long-lasting, healthy, and prosperous, okay? I feel you need to know this. And it has a lot to do with love here, and a connection that is reciprocal and mutual, okay? So I was looking at this Eight of Cups, and I don't feel you're going back to something. I think you're going towards something new, because we do have the Eight of Cups and we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, you know, it could be that sometimes the Eight of Cups represents a U-turn, but not in this case. I don't see a reconciliation. I don't see you going back to anything you've already done. I see you choosing a new path here. This is reciprocal. This was unexpected, or this will be unexpected. But there's something here, or, you know, if you're with someone and you walked away from other kinds of situations, you're going to stick to that someone, because that someone, maybe you're relocating with that person, if you know who this is, because it's reciprocal and it's mutual and it's good for you. But you know what? I feel with judgment here and shedding of this old skin, you're definitely, one part of your life you're leaving behind, a place you're leaving behind, people you're leaving behind, circumstances, situations, a way of being, a way of thinking, a way of acting even. It's an old you that is, whatever this love connection is that surprises you in whatever way, it's just meant for you. It's regenerative, it rejuvenates you, it makes you feel alive again. Right? Look at this contrast from this color, these colors to those colors. See how lively those colors are in the future. So there's really nothing to worry about. Things are going to work out a lot better than you think they are. That much I can see, because I don't see you expecting things to work out so well, but they will. Okay? And this is going to surprise you. So good for you. I'm really happy for you guys, pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring more extra content. It is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye. Till next time.